Cali, do you want Mama to brush your hair? Yes. Oh, you're just so sweet. Do you want Mama to brush your hair, baby? Yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Come here. There she comes. Yes, there she goes. Yes. Yes, that feels good, doesn't it? Yes. Callie loves her hair brushed. Yes, she does. When she's ready for her hair to be brushed, she'll just come up there on the table, the coffee table, and just sit there and look at me. And since she has what's called PICA, P-I-C-A, this mylar ball, you can get it at chewy.com or any pet supply store, whether it's online or in person, you can find those. So cats that have PICA, they do better having some look at that hairball. Oh my goodness. So they do better to release their anxiety by chewing on something that at least sounds plastic. It is a type of plastic, but and she's able to release her overstimulation energy by chewing on that while I'm brushing her hair. And that's the only way I can get by with it. Otherwise, she starts releasing her tension and anxiety from overstimulation by biting and scratching, grabbing a hold of my hand too hard with her claws. And believe me, that hurts. I'm healing from one of those areas right there. and right there. And look at all this fur. She didn't let me brush her hair yesterday. She did the day before. And what I do is this is hard to do with holding a phone until I can get a laptop to do this with where I can really show, but look at all that fur. That's a lot of fur. That's just getting started. So I kind of roll it up in my hands and into a ball because it's very floaty and thin and fine hairs and so many of them. And I just set it aside for now until I can throw it away. Some people actually use that and when they make quilts or whatever that requires batting, that certainly would be the warmest. Certainly free. Free batting. I've thought about it, but I certainly haven't saved it. I mean, my goodness. Even though she gets shots regularly and checkups every year with her vet, I don't know. I don't know about that. She's a good, healthy 7-year-old kitty cat, but I just don't know about that. It could be done, I suppose. I guess it would have to be hand washed and squeezed out and laid somewhere to dry beforehand. I don't know. I just haven't thought into that. I am a sewer, but I don't know. Right now I have some sewing alterations for some friends at my church and that sort of thing, and I've done it for my own clothes. But yeah, I don't know. And I've made one quilt years ago. I just took what I liked the best. Here she goes. I just took some really pretty printed material and some a matching material. Bought those and bought batting and sewed it together and sewn a ruffle on the edges. And then I had a male cat years and years ago, named Mr. Kitties, and he sprayed all over on it and laid on it and ruined it. I couldn't get the smell out, so I threw that beautiful quilt away. I tried to wash it out in the washer with lots of vinegar, even tried rewashing it with a little bleach. Cannot get that smell out. It is nasty. It ruined it. Yeah, I bagged that up and I hauled it to the dumpster. It was awful. Anyway, so back to the thing about cats and Maine Coons. Let's see. Cali is what you call a tortoise shell hair, a tortoise shell calico. The difference between a regular calico and a tortoise shell is, see all these different colors on her, the orange, beige, and black is a good 2/3 of her colors, and then the rest of her underside, her belly, her chest, her paws, they're all white. Oh, I'm sorry. That pulled a little too much, didn't it, baby? Mama's sorry, but you're a good girl. You're such a good girl, Cali. Oh, yeah, I know. It's overstimulating, and it pulled a little bit. Yeah. But I'm honestly not pulling it out of her. I'm not pulling it out of her scalp. It's just what's loose, and it kind of tangles. And then she gets a little dreadlocks that I have to cut out. Literally, I do. That's what happens with the long-haired cats, especially Maine Coon cats. Here's another big ball of fur. And then the regular calicos, they just have patches of multiple colors here and there.